Greetings, my friends. In our lives, we often carry heavy burdens, emotional baggage, past regrets, and fears of the future. These burdens weigh us down, clouding our hearts and minds. But what if I told you that the key to peace and growth lies in something simple, yet profound: the power of letting go? You see, we are often afraid to release what we hold dear, whether it's a past relationship, a painful memory, or even our expectations of life. But in holding on, we trap ourselves. Just as a flower cannot bloom if its petals remain closed, we too cannot fully grow if we refuse to let go. When I was younger, like many of you, I was afraid of change. I clung to familiar things, to what I thought was safe. But life has a way of reminding us that nothing is permanent. One day, I found myself facing a deep loss. The sorrow was overwhelming. For days, I questioned why life had taken that which I held most dear. But in my solitude, I realized something. It was not the loss that caused my suffering, it was my attachment to it, my refusal to let go. We often believe that holding on to the past is a way of preserving it, but in truth, it only keeps us trapped in a cycle of pain. The key to healing, to freedom, is letting go. Just as this leaf lets go of its branch, we too must learn to release what holds us back. This doesn't mean forgetting or abandoning our memories or relationships. It means releasing the grip we have on them so that we can be fully present, open to the beauty of today and the promise of tomorrow. Letting go is not easy. It requires courage and trust. Trust in ourselves, trust in life, and trust that the universe has a way of guiding us even when we cannot see it. I have learned, through years of practice, that when we let go of the things that no longer serve us, we create space for new opportunities, new joys, and new relationships to enter our lives. Consider the river. It moves forward, never looking back at what it has left behind. It flows effortlessly, with purpose and grace. In the same way, we must flow through life, releasing what is no longer in alignment with who we are becoming. The more we resist, the more we struggle. But when we let go, we find peace and freedom. Now, you may wonder, how do I let go? The answer is simple but requires practice, mindfulness, and self-awareness. Begin by observing your thoughts. Notice when you are holding on too tightly to something, whether it's a past failure, a negative belief about yourself, or an old grudge. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel the weight of what you are holding on to. Then, with each exhale, imagine releasing that weight, letting it dissolve into the air. This practice of mindfulness will help you to free yourself from the attachments that bind you. Letting go does not mean that we are weak. Quite the opposite. It is a sign of strength. It takes strength to release control, to trust that everything is unfolding as it should. When we let go, we allow ourselves to grow, to evolve, and to step into the fullness of who we truly are. Remember, life is like a journey, one that constantly changes. There is no way to move forward if we keep holding on to the past. So I encourage you today, as you watch this video, to reflect on what you need to release. What is it that holds you back? What is it that you are afraid to let go of? Take a moment right now to release. Let go of what no longer serves you. Free yourself from the past and open your heart to the beauty and possibilities that lie ahead. Thank you for joining me today. Remember, letting go is not an act of losing, it is an act of gaining. It is through letting go that we discover what truly matters and what is worth holding on to. May you find peace and freedom on your journey. Until next time, my friends.